Uncertainty. Isn't it weird that some people like to plan every aspect a minute of their lives? If something goes wrong, it's an absolute disaster. Like the universe has imploded in itself like some sort of immense supernova just because they've burnt the sausage roll for little Eric's 10th birthday party. If you manage to embrace uncertainty, live with it, and follow five fairly simple principles, you'll probably be all right. The first one is initially just accept that in the reality of life, things go wrong, uncertainty occurs. You've just got to live with it. If you imagine you didn't want to take a walk with constant fear because a window cleaner might drop a bucket on your head, you can't lock yourself away. You just have to get on with it. And you can't constantly be looking up in the air for wayward buckets and chamois leathers. The next point is to be mindful of the current situation you're in. Don't look too far into the future. If you're constantly thinking ahead, you're not living in the moment and you're planning things into the future that might not even exist. So there's no point really thinking that far ahead. The third point is to reframe your thinking. Sometimes things might not go to plan, but they might end up being better than you thought. Have you ever taken a wrong turn in your car and ended up at some sort of scenic beauty spot and thought, it was probably pretty good I took that wrong turn because the outcome was pretty good? It could be a fact that a beer lorry crashes outside your house and you end up with 3 kegs of premium bitter. It's a bit of a awkward situation, but when you're 3 pints in later that evening, you're probably going to think it didn't go to plan, but things are okay. The fourth point is to adapt and be able to handle things that don't go in your initial plan. If things do work out, that's fine, and the plan's gone as you thought it would. But if they don't, sometimes it's worth having a backup plan and be able to adapt to manipulate the situation to the way you want it to go in the first place. And the final point is just accept things. Things are going to go wrong. You have to deal with a lot of nonsense in the world. Plans don't always work out. Things aren't always as good as you think. But the next steps that you take might alleviate that and might make things better. Or it might make you think, I was completely wrong in the way I was thinking about putting together a plan in the first place. So, to reiterate on those 5 points into being able to accept uncertainty, the first point is just acknowledge uncertainty exists and you have to live with it. The next point is live in the moment and live day to day on a lot of parts of your life and deal with the situation in the present moment. The third point is reframe your thinking. Things can go wrong, but they might work out better. Who knows? The fourth point, develop an ability to adapt. Sometimes things go wrong, but you have to take a little bit of a swerve and live with it. And the final point is just constantly accept things will go wrong. You can't plan everything. You can try and mitigate things out, but ultimately you have to accept it. And if you follow those 5 principles, your ability to understand and accept uncertainty will be okay.